Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Abomination Goddess podcast, where we sit down once a week to delve into the mysteries of intuition, offer a space to explore the knowing within you, and to help you lift the veil so that you can see more of the real world around you. With me, as always, is Casey Halseth. She is the author of the Abomination Born series, a fictional portrayal of her real life experiences with the mystical realms. Her action packed books are full of lessons, insights, and calls for other Abomination Born folks in the world to start connecting, which is what we do in our podcast each week. Casey was born into a Norwegian Hungarian matriarchal family. Casey was brought up in the old ways where earth and spirit are closely aligned. She learned what she knows from the teachings passed down from the women in her family, as well as from beings who visited from other realms. She is an award winning public speaker with decades of experience, and I think that you will find by watching this podcast and reading her books that she just effortlessly draws her audience into her lessons, both in her book and on the stage. Welcome, Casey.
Thank you.
Yes. And my name is Ashley Kim. I am a neurodivergent chaos agent from the Midwest. I celebrate and honor the messiness it takes for women to fight their way out of controlling social, religious, and family systems. I wrote a book called Villain Era Goddess to help women on their journey to set boundaries, build confidence, and heal themselves after a lifetime of living in what I call doormat mode. It is a very honest and open look at what I went through and the tools that I used to survive my villain era. I went through my journey alone, and I wrote this book so that you wouldn't have to go it alone. So I will be riding the crazy roller coaster with you. Welcome to the madness.
Yay.
Okay, so we start our podcast each week with show and tell, and I will go ahead and share my screen so that everyone can follow along with us. Okay, can you see this?
Almost.
That's good. And it's
There it
thinking.
is.
Okay, there we go. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, let's
Let's
see.
go to the Downy ball.
Yes, okay.
These
I
are
cannot
so
wait to
cool.
hear about this.
What they are is there's a little cork in there, and you push the cork in, and then you can put some kind of liquid in there and pull the little ring up, and it corks it. And then you put it into your washer, and when the washer goes through the spin cycle, whatever's in there the cork gets knocked back in, and out comes the liquid.
Yeah.
So I had learned you could put lemongrass in,
Oh,
and when you put that in, you get a little bit of a lemongrass scent on your clothes, and that
mhm.
helps to keep away mosquitoes. They don't like it. A lot
Oh,
of bugs don't like lemongrass. And so
yeah.
I did that on I've got an outside towel that I put down on the chairs before I sit outside. So I put
Yeah.
that on there, and we'll see if it works.
Oh,
Another
that's
thing you could do
exciting.
is, yeah, clear vanilla extract.
Yeah.
You could put that in there, just a little bit, like a capful into it,
Yeah.
and it just leaves a slight a smell to the clothes. And also, mosquitoes don't like vanilla. A lot of things,
Yeah.
ants don't like vanilla. A lot of things don't like
Ooh.
lemongrass or vanilla. And so
Yeah.
I tried it first of all with the lemongrass, and I think it's going to work. But
Yeah.
then
Oh, I bet.
I've ordered more of them, and I'm going to have maybe one with clove and
Yes.
vanilla for sure. And
Yeah.
who knows what else I'll put
Yeah.
into the clothes.
Oh, I love this. This is such an excellent idea, especially for those of us who do like to be outside all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this. What a great idea.
Yeah, and it's just a real light scent, not too much.
Yeah, yeah. And then, yeah, get yourself some Downy balls. I'm gonna get some of these. I
Yeah,
think this
they're
is a great
great.
idea. I love it.
And then let's go to the picture of the forest.
Ooh, yeah.
In 2008, a Yale student in Ecuador found a fungus that eats plastic. And so that means that a mushroom out there will eat plastic.
Yeah.
I had also read in Entangled that human waste, they had found that after they took the diapers and they took away the plastic off the diapers and they put mushrooms in there, that those mushrooms ate all the human waste, and then new mushrooms would grow in the waste pile. and the
Yeah.
mushrooms were all healthy, and eventually the waste pile was completely gone.
Oh, wow. They are amazing, aren't they?
They are amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. That is
Let's
so
see what
cool.
else we have. And let's see. Oh, let's go to the quote.
Oh, here it is. Okay, sorry.
This is Georgia O'Keeffe. I just love her work.
Mm-hmm.
To create to create one's world in any of the arts takes courage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a huge secret to all that.
It is.
And then
Yes.
I just love Georgia O'Keeffe. Then let's go to that cover of the book.
Okay.
It's called After Dawn. This is a book by the fallen poet,
Mm-hmm.
and this is it right here. It's just a skinny
Yeah.
little thing. Um, can I read you this? I
Yes, please.
should put glasses on. I, I, um, I don't know who she is or who he is. Whoever wrote this, they just go by the fallen poet.
Okay.
And I got it on Amazon, so it's there for forgiveness. It's full of poems and little short, very short essays or poems for forgiveness. And if you want to move forward, there are four people you need to forgive. First, your parents. Whether they did their best or barely showed up, they gave you life. But you don't need to hold on to what they couldn't give you. Let it go. Second, so these are the four forgivenesses.
Mm-hmm.
Second, the people you loved, the ones who left, the ones who didn't show up for you when it mattered most. Wish them peace, but don't wait by doors that are already closed.
Oh.
Third, the ones who hurt you, friends, strangers, the people who broke your trust. You don't need to hear sorry to find peace. Forgive them for you. And last, so the fourth, forgive yourself for staying too long, for not knowing better, for trying so hard. You were doing your best with what you knew. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, it means you're ready to stop carrying the weight.
Oh, I love it.
So far, I've loved every single thing, every page of this little
Yeah.
book. It's really
Oh, I
good.
love it. Yay.
We have some
And it's
very
on
talented
Amazon, you
people.
said.
Yes, I think it's like $18. It's a little
Yep.
pricey for such a little book, but ah,
Yeah.
worth it.
Oh,
Worth
that
it
is
for
good.
sure.
Yes. Yeah. Love it.
That's it. I think that's all I had.
Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, wait, no, what's this?
Oh, 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 oh. All right. Let's see. She's in here. I've got this. Okay, we all have a favorite, but Heidi Taylor, she's one of our favorite ladies.
Yes, she
I met her in
is.
Kansas City. She's just wonderful. She had this posted. A hard part of awakening is realizing you won't vibe with many people. Isn't that the truth? You
Hmm.
won't be part of the hive mentality. Yeah, that we won't. You're more loyal to your soul instead of society. You are too real to fake fitting in. Don't be discouraged. It's better to be patient when it comes to attracting those who will resonate with you at a soul level. Don't trade in your truth for a little validation or attention. Enjoy your sacred solitude and remain authentic, and you will become more magnetic towards those who are genuinely in tune with your unique vibrational frequency.
Ooh,
Isn't that
I love
beautiful?
this.
From Heidi
Yeah.
Taylor.
Yes, this is good. And I think she has like a special going on for April Fool's Day right now, I believe. So if anyone's interested in a reading, you just go to her Heidi L. Taylor page, and I think it's on there. That is
Excellent.
so good.
Excellent. Yeah, she's
And so
cool.
true.
She is. She's
Yeah,
cool.
she is. I do feel like people who are starting like that kind of awakening process, and I know this was me too, can get stuck in that whole still looking for validation
Yeah.
part of it
Yeah.
because you're brand new and you're wanting someone to be like, yeah, you're doing good. And that's where it gets hard because no one's going to say that to you. They're all going to say the exact opposite, which is, you're crazy. What are you doing?
Yes,
So yeah, and yeah, I love this. This is a very good reminder.
it is a good reminder. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
From a
Woohoo.
wonderful lady.
Yes, exactly. We love Heidi. Okay, is the rest me? Okay. Um, oh, first I'll show this guy cracked
That's
me
so
up.
good.
How it feels to find a really good stick.
I know, I know.
It's
I have
totally
one.
true. So I had to share this one. I will be out actually this weekend stick hunting because I'm building some trellises for a butterfly pea plant that I is finally sprouting, so I need something for it to climb on. Um, okay, what else do I have? Oh, I'll do this one. So this is from Instagram, Freed Black Girl, but it is tweet, a Twitter X, whatever it's called nowadays, from Tomb the King, but it says, I've got a theory. When people don't create music, art, ideas, anything, they start creating problems instead. Unused energy
Oh,
gets weird. And this,
oh, that is good.
yes. And I'm one of those people where if something comes at me in threes, then I'll pay attention to it. And so this same message has been in front of my face, I would say 4 or 5 times now. And and that message is you get energy each day and you choose what to do with it. So you can create something, or you can create illnesses in your body, or you can create anger, or you can completely waste it. Um, but you still get this energy, and it's up to you. Like, you're the one that has to make something amazing. And I'm not saying like you have to create perfect paintings, but you at least have to move forward with something. So
Oh,
anyway,
that is
I,
good.
yeah, I really liked this.
So did I.
And
Whoa.
one of it was a video I think on TikTok, and they were kind of talking about this a little bit, and they kind of went into sometimes with addictions, um, it is from not using this. You're not creating, and so you're trying to consume because you're not creating, and then that gets you in the loop instead of the spiral. Um,
Whoa.
yeah. Anyway, I loved that.
Very nice.
Yeah, and then I am listening, not reading, this book. So anybody who has Spotify Premium, if you get audiobooks as part of that. And so Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer. Um, this is one of the most amazing books that I've ever had the privilege of listening to. Um, she is Native American, and she is also like a botanist. She went to school for horticulture, botany, all of those kinds of things. She entered it into her schooling with what she was taught from her family, which, is very Native American way of teaching about learning how plants talk to you and trees talk to you and all these things. And then she went to college where they treated her like, you know nothing at all. Like, this is not science. What you're saying is not science. And so she kind of stopped paying attention to kind of those old lessons she had. And then she went straight into the science only part of it. But then as she got older, she realized she could put the two together. And that's what she does in this book is she puts both old teachings and science, puts everything together. Um, this is I just love this book. I'm not all the way done with it yet. But the way that she has old lessons in there, and she also gives a ton of really good insight to just how the people that are native to this land, how they were treated and kind of what they went through and how they lost their language, they lost their teachings, they lost everything, and how they're working to like get that back into their families now. But this is an amazing book. I've learned so much just about plants on a scientific level and on a spiritual level and how everything works together. Um, and yeah, it is amazing. Love this book. Highly recommend it. And then Casey, she has one about moss. So I saved that one. I'm
Oh,
going to listen
wow.
to that one after this one. Yeah, she has a few books out, but the one with moss, I was like, oh, that's right up our alley.
I just
Um,
saved a big plot of moss from the yard today.
yes. Oh, I love it. Yeah. We have a flower pot that has moss in it that my daughter, my 6-year-old, and I go and look at. Something picked every single moss chunk out of this flower pot and threw it on the ground. So I don't know if it was a squirrel that like saved acorns in there. So we put them back in the pot and saved them. But yeah, I was like, what? What's going on? Okay. Um, for those listening and watching, one of the things I wanted to point out every single day, Casey posts on Instagram and TikTok stones, like gemstones or other kinds of stones that just for you to go read more about and look up. And so you can swipe and read more on these. I just took a screenshot of her first one. This one grabbed my attention right away. Singing quartz,
Yes,
high-pitched singing note when they're gently struck together. That is so cool. I love this.
we
Oh,
have
I love it.
several.
Yeah, this is my mission now is to get this one. Most of your posts, I'm like, oh, I need to get that like today. But this one was like, oh, I want singing chords. So every day Casey
It's a
posts
little
this.
tinkle, a beautiful tinkle.
Oh, I love it. Um, and then Casey also posts moon phases every day, which is a very easy way to stay on top of the moon phases. You just have to go see what she posted. Then you're updated. Okay. This was on Instagram. It's from Girl God Books, which I think I talk about them a lot. I just love them. And then this artwork is by Lauren Rain. Um, and then this, let me make it a little bit bigger. This excerpt is from Walking in the Footsteps of Persephone and Inanna. I'm sure I said that wrong. Featured in Wounded Feminine Grieving with Goddess, which is a book that you can buy at the Girl God Books website. But what it says is, let me scroll down so you can look at the picture because it's such a cool.
That
Um,
is awesome.
yes. And here is another secret. Persephone and Inanna didn't leave the underworld behind. They used it as a foundation for growth. They fashioned their roots deep in the fertility of the depths and used that treasure to grow into the light. This is just as the seed that lives in the darkness, the depths, the fertility of the soils of the earth is able to rise itself upwards. And I loved this on so many levels because we often talk about like that darkness and not being scared of it. Not only were they not scared of it, they tapped into it to help grow roots to then grow up into the light. I thought that was amazing. And that Braiding Sweetgrass book, she was talking about, I think this chapter was about maple trees, but she was talking about how um, in the summertime, the leaves are getting, all of the food, nutrients, everything they need, and they go and they push it down into the roots. And then the roots keep that. And then when the buds in the springtime need that energy again, the roots push it back up into the branches. And they're just working back and forth all year, helping each other out. So it kind of reminded me of that, but it also reminded me of the fact that not being scared of darkness. And I loved this, like, just kind of settling your roots in there and almost claiming it and then using it to your benefit. Um, yeah, I loved it.
It's wonderful, just wonderful. There are so
Yes.
many talented people out there, aren't there?
Yes, there are. I love it. Ugh, and this artwork, it just gets me.
It's great. It's just
Yeah.
great.
I love it. Has the little snakes in there and has the berries and yep. Okay. All right. Last thing that I have. Um, so I bought this oh, let me make it a little bigger. Panthera's bone set for divination and claromancy. And it is from Stephanie Brown. She's been on our podcast at least one time, and then she will be on a few times because we're going to do a series with her
Oh,
coming up
good.
starting in May, I think. Um, and you can find her on Facebook and I think even like Etsy. Anyway, she's amazing. But I bought this set and I will show you a picture of everything that's in it. And it's for divination. And so I've soaked it and just not soaked it, but put it in salt and let it sit there, kind of cleanse it. And now I've just been kind of bringing it out and taking it, letting it sit beside me to kind of get used to it. Um, and let it speak to me a little bit. But what I thought was interesting, so I had my little group here, and then I had to run my husband to go drop his car off at the auto body shop. And so when I get home, about 20 minutes later, my dog, who was laying beside it on the bed when I left, had moved the chestnut over to my computer. I don't even know how she did it. But I would say it was about 2 feet away from my little pile, and it was sitting right where I would sit back down to start working, right in my spot. And so I left it there, and I sat down right behind it, and then she came back over again. You can see her little wet nose spot, and she kind of nosed it, and then she went back and laid back down. So I was like, okay, I get it. I will look at this. Um, and then I pulled the paper back out that had the definitions and the meanings on there, and it says luck, fortune, change in fortune, and new chance. And so what's your take on this, Casey?
She knew it. She knew it.
He's so
She said,
sweet.
pay attention. Pay attention. This is for you,
Yes.
Mom.
Yes. I have never seen her do this before, especially when she came back over and literally rested her nose right on it, like, do not miss this. I put this here for you.
This is for you. Yes.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
Good
So,
fortune.
yeah,
Yes. Excellent.
yeah, I
Excellent.
was like,
That is
oh,
so,
what a
what a
wonderful
great
one.
story.
Yeah, what a wonderful one for her to pick out for me.
Animals are just fantastic, aren't they?
They are, yes. Okay, I think that was all I had. Wait, stop sharing. So yeah, I'm gonna start letting Tango, that's her name, start her doing her own divination each day, see what she comes up with.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see that. She had those things at her booth.
Yes,
I missed
yeah,
that.
it was it comes in a pouch, which is
Uh-huh.
so cool. They made those, her and her husband. Yeah,
I'll have
I'm
to
very
catch that the
excited.
next time I see her.
Yeah, and it has the meanings of each of the items, but then it also has like how to use it, which is what I need because I'm so new to a bunch of this stuff. But I also like it because she says in here, if something doesn't speak to you, take it out of the pouch. And if
Hmm.
something in your house does speak to you, put it in the pouch.
Add it to it.
Yes, keep kind of making it yours as you go along. And then she has how to do drawings. So there's like you can draw three, five, or seven items, and then what it means, like laying them out left to right, things like that. So very good for us beginners on how to start using that. And I I don't know if it's my hoarder mentality. I love stuff like this. Like
Yes, I do
I
too.
love, yeah, it has old keys. It has a
It's a good
snake's
reason
like
we're hoarders. We always knew there was a reason.
turns out we're doing it right.
That's right.
So yeah, just I don't know. I love holding them. So
Yeah.
it's been really fun to have it. Highly recommend it. So yeah, that was all I had for my show and tell today. Um,
Those are
little chess.
wonderful.
Yeah. All right. Anything else that we have going on that we want to mention
I'm
before we hop?
excited that Stephanie's going to be on a couple times. Yeah.
Yes, she is so smart. I love listening to her. But yeah, we're gonna do a series where she is going to teach us some things. I'll let her introduce it when she comes on. But yeah, we have a lot of good guests coming up. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah. I always learn so much.
I do too. Yeah, I do too. Your pearls look beautiful. I didn't see that earlier. Oh, I love them. They're like shining. They're shining on you,
Thanks.
glowing. Yay. Okay. Awesome. Well, yeah, we had a pretty quick podcast today, which isn't always too bad. If I was in corporate America, I would say, I'm going to let you have time back to yourself today. I would always say at the end of meetings. It's so stupid. Awesome. Okay. Well, I hope everybody has a super fantastic rest of the week and keep looking inside yourself, keep talking to the stones, try new divination. Yeah, start
We have a
creating
full
and
moon,
oh yes, we have a full moon.
the pink one.
So yeah, prepare for that. Celebrate yourself during the full moon. If you don't know what else to do, at least celebrate yourself and how far you've come.
That's right.
Yay. Awesome. Okay. We will see everybody next week. Bye.
Bye.